Today, the government schools are accessible in almost all villages, with primary schools usually within walking distance. The enrollment rate in primary schools has been close to 100% in recent years, and gender differences in access to early classes have been eliminated. As the country embarks on a new educational revolution, with the implementation of the National Education Policy aimed at enhancing learning outcomes and helping in the development of a more rounded and holistic individual, we are now witnessing something truly exciting. A shift, a transformation from schooling to learning. And Gujarat has been at the forefront of this transformation, applying a systematic, data-driven approach to improving learning outcomes. Home to more than 1.15 crore students, 4 lakh plus teachers and more than 54,000 schools, Gujarat's Education Department has deployed more than 6,000 additional resources for coordination, monitoring and support purposes. Through these support teams in schools, every year, the State Education Department gets a huge amount of data around attendance, learning outcomes, teachers' performance, school inspections and visits, and school infrastructure. In spite of the Education Department's systematic collection of data through its various systems, a lot of this information was lying in various silos. In order to turn these data into insights, they were modified and connected to a central hub, the Command and Control Center for Schools. Based in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, Command and Control Center for Schools, CCC 2.0, is the first of its kind data-driven model in the country. Acting as the nerve center for the Gujarat Education Department, CCC 2.0 systematically aggregates and triangulates data from various sources across the state. Once these data points have been gathered, they are analyzed to generate actionable insights, which allows for a quicker turnaround in taking the necessary measures on the ground.
Data has always been the fuel of school systems. But in the past, it used to be stuck in the 4 walls of a classroom, in the minds and experiences of individual teachers. But these days, technology can put it all together, help students learn better, help teachers teach better, and help school systems to become so much more effective. And then with systems like CCC 2.0, the school system starts to know what its students, its teachers, its local administrators know, and can then focus its resources so much more precisely on where they can make a real difference.
With such a unique approach and state-of-the-art infrastructure facility, CCC 2.0 is pioneering to transform the future of education.
CCC 2.0 does really is it pulls in data in real time and uses analytics on a variety of dimensions. So it's really a big data initiative in education, which we have not seen in any other state in India.
Well, for the first time, we actually have data from the ground. And that data from the ground is not being keyed in by somebody. It is actually being captured and transcribed from the sheets so that it's entirely authentic data. And with this approach, CCC 2.0 has real-time data on what's happening on the ground, which districts are doing better, subjects are children doing better in, where are the potential issues that can happen.
From weekly test results, daily online attendance, school monitoring and administration system to CRC reports, teachers' performance and learning outcomes, CCC 2.0 captures student-related data points in a holistic manner. These data points are then managed efficiently with the help of big data, AI, and machine learning to drive actionable insights and achieve grade-appropriate learning outcomes.
Transformation journey that Gujarat is undergoing is, I think, the critical path that is allowing the state to move from schooling to learning, from the understanding that it's not enough for kids to be in school, but we really need to be obsessed with the idea of what is happening inside the classroom. right? And Gujarat now has a extremely interesting, and I think could be a model for many countries in the world of how to use data in order to drive the system. And that's what's driving change today in Gujarat.
Through CCC 2.0, a variety of data points are triangulated to develop modules such as student dropout rate and student migration reports, and many other to support timely measures. Additional insights such as ranking are also incorporated to help create benchmarks. With a focus on processing key data to realize important information, CCC 2.0 enables users with the following: real-time monitoring, single unified view of data for all stakeholders, actionable insights, data-driven decision-making. All these important benchmarks and results led up to the improvement of grade-appropriate learning outcomes.
Command and Control Center now has access to information at a student level. For every subject, what are the grades? How are the students performing? What are the strengths of the student that can be further nurtured? So now there is an ability to go back and further nurture the strength of the students and help them advance in their career of choice. And all of this has been possible because the way the command and control system has been set up, collecting information and providing information at very, very specific areas in a very real-time manner.
The command and control center, this is something that I have not seen in any other education sector project. Availability of live data, which is disaggregated down all the way to the level of individual student, shall be indeed a game changer in the education sector.
Though this is just the start of the CCC 2.0 journey, it holds the promise of amplifying the impact of other transformational innovations being carried out in Gujarat, like Mission Schools of Excellence, Gujarat School Quality Accreditation Council, digital data collection of child-level learning outcomes, amongst many others.
Gujarat has always been at the cutting edge of using technology, and this CCC 2.0 is in line with that. And I think the kind of data you're using and the kind of presentation of the data that you're doing is definitely path-breaking. And I'm sure it continues in the tradition of Gujarat being a leader.